Yeah, it's Porter. It's been a while, man.
Don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me. I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, 'cause when we're gone, everything goes on. You were staring at the window, and I said, just
Bro, I didn't know it was Ricard featured, man. That brings me back.
I was gone tomorrow. Won't the waves crash on? Is it selfish that I'm happy as we pass the setting sun? Someday I'll be overcast, but you won't have to cry, 'cause we'll do the grieving while I'm by your side. I said, don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me. I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, 'cause when we're gone, everything goes on. And I'm so scared of getting used to this. All the vines that keep you tethered
It's a
in
secret
your
of light and
world.
darkness, man.
You said I'm sorry that you worry, but don't apologize. I told you to forget me, but you stayed by my side when I said, don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me. I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, and when we're gone, everything goes on.
Bro. I had a pretty rough night, which is why I'm really quiet. This Porter Robinson, man. Dude brings you up like no other. I can't believe Porter Robinson's freaking collaborating with League of Legends, man. That's like the craziest crossover ever. Bro, this was a freaking sequel to Light and Darkness, the last Star Guardian soundtrack, which I... Fudge, man. That's an emotional track. It's a good track. It's just... This was beautifully done. This was beautifully done. The symbolism, the callbacks to the last Star Guardian, Light and Shadow, where Rakan covers Xayah, and you know, it's been a while since I've seen it, but covers Xayah and takes the brunt of the blow, and freaking Porter Robinson's back! Heavy Shelter vibes, man. I know it's also another like anime-esque collab that he did,
Don't
but
try to make yourself remember, darling.
oh, bro. The lighting of the art, whoever drew this, 10 out of 10. This is what makes League of Legends, Riot Games, one of the best music, like, video producers in the gaming anime-esque scene. Attention to detail, man. And Porter Robinson's pretty huge on this as well. We saw this with Shelter a ton. Look at this, man. Like the picture frames, little details like that, little Poro mug, like everything is in universe.
And a little longer, 'cause when we're gone,
I'm biased. I love a nice warm guitar in the back, man.
so let's pretend a little longer, 'cause when we're gone,
Lighting on that is
everything
nuts.
goes on. You were still
That's the bro. That little transition, that is the signature style to Porter Robinson. He does this thing in every single one of his tracks where he'll transition from the original chorus to like the main melody, and that transition, man, it like shoots you into a different world and it just immerses you into the story that he's trying to portray. And oh man, right here.
'cause when we're gone, everything goes on.
Right here.
You were staring at the window, and I said, I'll just bring this to you.
Bro, I'm biased. Rakan was my main. Oh, that brings me back, man. That brings me back. I haven't played League in a while, but can't say no to Porter Robinson, and I couldn't say no to the chance for Rakan. I wasn't expecting Rakan in the trailer, man.
And I said, I'll just
Oh,
bring this to you.
I'm a little extra emotional
It's
today.
gone tomorrow. Won't the waves crash on? Is it selfish that I'm happy as we pass the setting sun? Someday I'll be overcast, but you won't have to cry, 'cause we'll do the great. The setting sun. Someday I'll be overcast. Waves crash.
This violin melody right here, right after Zaya has a flashback with Rakan.
I'll just bring this to you.
Bro, come on, man. Dude, right here. She has the flashback with Rakan, and then he brings in the violins right after the flashback. Did Lux give all of her abilities over to Kaisa? Is that what they're trying to signify here?
I said, don't try, don't look for me. I'm just a story you've been told.
Aw, bro, the lyrics, dude.
I said, don't try to make yourself remember. Darling, don't look for me. I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. 'Cause when we're
Oh, bro, those flashback scenes are criminal, dude. The blur effect on the back with the sunset to show that it's like a memory. Oh, man, it's little details like that, like the blur into the focus that really shows you like how it's a fading memory.
pretend a little longer. 'Cause when we're gone, everything goes on. And I'm so scared of getting used to this. And I'm so scared of getting used to this. All the vines that keep you tethered in your room.
That's pretty symbolism. All the vines that keep you tethered in your room. You know, like the fairy tales of like the witch with like, you know, the thorny vines or a rose. This line though, this hit. And I'm so scared of getting used to this because life's tough and you know, as time goes on, it's you got to do your best to celebrate the memory of your loved ones.
And I'm so scared of getting used to this. All the vines that keep you tethered in your room. You said I'm sorry that you worry, but don't apologize. I told you to forget me, but you stayed by my side when I said, don't try to make yourself remember.
Dude. I'm sorry, kind of reading the back made me crack up, dude. That was actually kind of nice to come back up for air, man. Hey, look at my man, bro. Oof, bro, the timing on that on when I said and Zaya screams.
When I said, don't try to make yourself remember.
Like, I just realized it took me a minute, but her sitting back and thinking about everything that she's gone through and not being with Rakan at the moment, and then looking at the feather as a shooting star is right next to her, is almost as if she's making a wish on the star. I wish I was still with him. It goes from a warm sunset color palette all of a sudden to a much colder, less warm color palette, since she's, you know, losing the feather that is a recollection of Rakan. I'll bring the sea to you. Then it transitions to Kaisa coming down on the staircase, touching the sea.
I'll just bring this to you. Is it selfish that I'm happy as we pass the setting sun?
Dude. Bro, Portugal get me emotional. Is it selfish that I'm happy as we pass the setting
that I'm
sun?
happy as we pass the setting sun.
So it's that almost like that survivor's guilt, right? You missing like the passing of a loved one that you're no longer with.
I'll be outcast, but you won't have to cry, 'cause we'll do the grieving while I'm by your side. You said I'm sorry that you worry, but don't apologize. I told you to forget.
Lighting, man.
But you stayed by my side when I said, don't try and make yourself remember. Darling, don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. And when we're gone, everything goes on.
That was nice. A little more choked up. This video, lost family. Not gonna go into details with it, but yeah, if you notice, I'm a little more quiet or more emotionally charged or extra emotional, I guess. I don't know. That's the reason why. I do want to say just a special thank you to Porter for being one of my favorite artists out there, and been a while since you made a track, at least as far as I'm aware. And I mean, Lee connected me with a lot of people that to this day I still care about, and it was the start of my YouTube career. So life's weird, man. Life's really weird. And for Porter to be the one to make a collab with League right when all this stuff happens, it's bizarre timing. Special thank you for this song. I'm gonna be listening to this on loop, and it means a lot. A lot. Needed this one, man.
Don't try to make yourself remember. Darling, don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, 'cause when we're gone, everything goes on. You were staring at the window, and I said, I'll just bring this to you. But if I was gone tomorrow, won't the waves crash on? Is it selfish that I'm happy as we pass the setting sun? Someday I'll be overcast, but you won't have to cry, 'cause we'll do the grieving while I'm by your side. I said, don't try to make yourself remember. Darling, don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, 'cause when we're gone, everything goes on. And I'm so scared.
Like how both Kaisa and Zaya are reaching to the sky, almost as if they're making a leap of faith. That's pretty.
Tethered